Hey everyone, welcome to Princess of Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today I'm making a video to announce and talk about these changes that I have briefly mentioned before are going to be coming. So, for those who may not remember, I made a video before talking about how I was going to need to scale back to some degree, and I just didn't know how yet on my recording and upload schedule. I just wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do, and I think I figured it out. I think I figured out what's the best option considering all the new stuff we started lately, considering all the changes we've already made. It's like I wanted to be able to scale it down without like losing too much from that. So, one of the big things I mentioned with this is that I was already planning on taking a break halfway through the season with Daredevil because it's the kind of show that I very clearly am going to need a break from for, various reasons. It's one of those shows that's going to just take a lot out of me, too much out of me if I don't take a break. And I said I was going to do that after episode 6, which is not this coming Friday, but next Friday's episode. I believe that is the 1st, August 1st. And then there is other things that we are going to take into account here that we have to cut down on. So I've been enjoying season 5 of Phineas and Ferb, but I think that's one that I can like put on hold for the time being and can come back to in the future. I'm not going to do that like again right away. We're going to wait until next week. Next week we have on the 29th, Tuesday the 29th, we'll be doing episode 5. I might even bump that up to 2 episodes if I'm feeling up for it. And we'll do, and then we'll take a break from Phineas and Ferb as well. And the last show I think I'm going to cut out is honestly a show that I'm not really enjoying so far. And I'm still going to give it the episode 3 chance to turn me around on it, and that's Shoujo Kageki Review Starlight. It's just the first 2 episodes have not done any favors for me. It just does not seem like my kind of show. It's not that it's necessarily bad. I'm not like hating it or anything. It just seems like it's entirely not for me. I'm not like invested in any of the characters or the storyline happening. I'm just kind of confused by everything. It's not, I'm not enjoying it. And so I'm thinking that we're still going to give it episode 3 this week, which will be tomorrow. But I'm not really holding out hope. If it does impress me, I'll take it. I mean, I absolutely want it to prove me wrong. And if it does impress me, then we're just going to go on break. We're gonna like put it on hold, just like we're gonna do with Phineas and Ferb and Daredevil. If it doesn't impress me enough, then we'll drop it. Either way, it's going to be taken off the schedule for the time being, whether it's permanent or just temporary. So, what does this mean for the rest of the week schedule afterwards? So the big change to the schedule is going to happen the week of August 4th, the first full week of August. Monday will remain the same, One Piece and Turkey Time to Strike with YouTube stuff as well. But then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will all go down to one show each. Big City Greens will be moving from Wednesday to Tuesday. So it'll continue there. Adventure Time will remain on Wednesday, and City the Animation will remain on Thursday. Since Daredevil will be taking a break on Fridays, Dan to Dan will be joined by New Panty and Stocking on Fridays. Movies will remain the same either way. So yeah, that's how the new schedule is going to be. It's like the week is basically going to be bookended with the longer recording and upload days, and then the middle of the week, the big 3 days in the middle are going to be cut down. I think this is the best way to handle it because this allows us to do all like the big current stuff we're doing, like City the Animation, Dan to Dan, New Panty and Stocking, Turkey, Time to Strike, all currently airing stuff. Technically One Piece as well, actually. All currently airing stuff. I don't want to get rid of any of those, especially because I'm enjoying them as much as I am. And then Adventure Time, like I said, we're trying to get to the end. We're trying to finish out season 10, and we'll come back to Distant Lands in the future, but we're trying to at least get the main series finished. And then I just brought back Big City Greens. I don't want to get rid of that either. So these are the ones that I think are the biggest focus that I want to make sure to keep going on with for now. And I think that this schedule will allow a lot better, will allow it to be a lot easier for me. Because with the recording and upload stuff for this channel, I still also have gaming stuff to record and upload. I also have just other stuff I try to do and watch. So it's like, it's been starting to get a little bit heavy on me, and so that's why I've been deciding to cut it back a little. This still keeps it so that there's stuff happening every day. That's not going to change. Like I said, movies are still going to happen on the weekend, and then every day of the main week during the last week of the month, except on October and December. But yeah, so that's the changes that are going to happen. Just wanted to let you know as to how the new schedule is going to be. Once again, starting the week of Monday, August 4th. So this is happening after the July movie week, which once again is the Bourne movies. The Bourne movies are the week of July 28th, which is next week actually. And we'll have our basically normal schedule at that point. Outside of Review Starlight, which again is either going to be put on hold or dropped after tomorrow. So next Tuesday will just be Phineas and Ferb and the movie. But the rest of everything else is the same. Because Daredevil's episode 6 will be next week, so that'll still be good for next week. And everything else is not really changing until August 4th. So yeah, just wanted to let you know what was going on there, what the plan was. If you have any questions, any thoughts, feel free to leave them below. I think that this is like the best way to handle it, like I said. And there will be other stuff coming in regards to all of this, and obviously we're gonna be starting to move into the season where we're going to start thinking about holiday specials and everything. So I think cutting back now before all of that really gets started is also a smart decision. Because I don't want to have to think about that like starting in October and everything when I'm like focused on the holiday specials and everything and just holidays in general. That's going to be a very tough time. So I'd rather cut it back before we even get to that point. So yeah, I think this is going to work the best. But like I said, let me know your thoughts, and thank you so much as always for understanding and for tuning in. For now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.